The 1960s, a decade marked by profound transitions and vibrant cultural expressions, holds a special place in the hearts of those who experienced it as children. From the iconic fashion trends of miniskirts and bell-bottoms to the historic moon landing, our journey today through the 1960s is a tribute to the memories and legacies of a decade that continues to resonate. Join Factsverse as we present, If You Grew Up in the 1960s, You Will Remember This. The Beatles Invasion. The 1960s saw the unprecedented rise of the Beatles, the British band whose influence permeated the fabric of global music and culture. Their arrival in 1964 to America marked the beginning of the British Invasion, reshaping the musical landscape and setting off a cultural phenomenon. The Beatles' innovative music, distinct sound, and charismatic personalities captivated millions, leading to record-breaking album sales, sold-out concerts, and a multitude of hit songs. Their impact extended beyond music, influencing fashion, film, and societal norms. The moon landing. The Apollo 11 mission in 1969 stands as one of humanity's most significant achievements, marking the first time humans set foot on the moon. The world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong uttered the historic words, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind," symbolizing the culmination of years of scientific endeavor and the boundless possibilities of space exploration. The moon landing was a beacon of hope and a source of national pride during a tumultuous decade marked by the Vietnam War. The rise of color television. The 1960s marked the transition from black and white to color TV, revolutionizing the viewing experience and bringing the visual medium to life. Iconic shows like The Flintstones and Gilligan's Island became staples of American entertainment, reflecting the evolving societal landscape and providing a window into the era's values, humor, and aspirations. The advent of color TV enhanced the storytelling experience, allowing for richer, more immersive narratives and transforming the way audiences engaged with content. The hippie movement. The 1960s were synonymous with the rise of the hippie movement, a counterculture phenomenon that challenged societal norms and advocated for peace, love, and alternative lifestyles. The Summer of Love in 1967 saw thousands converge in San Francisco, embracing communal living, psychedelic music, and the exploration of consciousness. The movement's ideals were a response to the prevailing conservative values and the ongoing Vietnam War, reflecting a desire for freedom, equality, and harmony. The hippie movement left an indelible mark on the decade, influencing fashion, music, art, and societal attitudes. Woodstock Festival. The Woodstock Music and Art Fair in 1969 epitomized the spirit of the 1960s, bringing together over 400,000 people for a 3-day celebration of peace, music, and love. Held in Bethel, New York, the festival featured legendary performances by artists like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and The Who, symbolizing the culmination of the decade's musical and cultural evolution. Woodstock became a defining moment of the era, representing the ideals of the counterculture movement and the collective desire for a world united by music and mutual respect. Fashion trends. The 60s were a revolutionary decade for fashion, marked by bold colors, groundbreaking styles, and a departure from the conservative attire of the previous decades. Iconic trends included bell-bottoms, miniskirts introduced by Mary Quant, tie-dye shirts, and go-go boots. The mod subculture influenced fashion with its preference for very bold and bright patterns and sleek, simple cuts. The rise of the hippie movement brought a preference for bohemian styles, flower prints, and a general rejection of mainstream fashion norms. The advent of Barbie dolls. The introduction of Barbie dolls in the late 50s had a significant impact throughout the 60s, becoming a cultural phenomenon and a staple of childhood play. Barbie, with her myriad careers, lifestyles, and accessories, offered girls a new form of play, allowing them to imagine and enact various life scenarios and narratives. However, Barbie also sparked controversy and discussions about body image, gender roles, and societal expectations. The doll remains an iconic and complex symbol representing both the evolution of play and the ongoing discussions about representation and identity. Saturday morning cartoons. The The 60s were a golden era for Saturday morning cartoons, a cherished tradition for many children. Iconic shows like Scooby-Doo, the Jetsons, and the Flintstones captivated young audiences, offering a mix of humor, adventure, and imagination. These cartoons were not just a source of entertainment, but also a cultural phenomenon, reflecting the era's values, innovations, and societal changes. They provided a shared experience for children, creating lasting memories and contributing to the decade's pop culture tapestry. The impact of these cartoons transcends nostalgia, as many have been rebooted or reimagined for new generations, showcasing their enduring appeal and influence. Drive-in movies. Drive-in movies were a quintessential part of American culture in the 60s, offering a unique and communal movie-watching experience. Families and friends would gather in their cars to watch films under the stars, often enjoying double features and intermission entertainment. The drive-in phenomenon was not just about watching movies, but also a social experience, a place to hang out, and a symbol of freedom and leisure. While the popularity of drive-ins has waned, they remain a nostalgic symbol of a bygone era, representing the simplicity, innovation, and communal spirit of the 60s. Twist dance craze. The twist dance craze, ignited by Chubby Checker's song The Twist, swept across the nation in the early 60s, becoming a cultural sensation. The dance was revolutionary for its simplicity and the fact that it did not require physical contact between partners, allowing for individual expression and improvisation. The twist became synonymous with the era's youthful energy and rebellion, breaking down social barriers and transforming dance floors. Psychedelic rock. The 1960s witnessed the emergence of psychedelic rock, a genre that sought to replicate and enhance the mind-altering experiences of hallucinogenic drugs. Bands like the Grateful Dead and Jefferson Airplane became synonymous with the genre, creating music characterized by extended instrumental solos, surreal lyrics, and innovative studio effects. Psychedelic rock became the soundtrack for the counterculture movement, reflecting the era's exploration of consciousness, rebellion against societal norms, and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. The surfing craze. The 1960s surfing craze was characterized by the explosion of surf culture, music, and fashion. The Beach Boys, with their harmonious tunes about the California surf lifestyle, became the face of the surf music genre, encapsulating the freedom, excitement, and coolness of surfing. The craze wasn't confined to the coasts either. It permeated inland America, influencing fashion with surfer styles and popularizing surf slang. Now it's time to hear from you. What other major memories do you have from the 1960s? Let us know in the comments section below.